And thank you for joining me. I am just going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV. I am doing the MSQ for Endwalker, and I should be finishing up Elpis today, hopefully. I know I'm getting close to the end, but let's see how far we have to go. Let's see, let's go do these little side quests real quick to get the Aether Currents. Because flying is important. Always. Run away from the Minotaurs I don't want to fight so that I can help this guy with the one that I do need to fight. Oh, let me get my Choco out. My ever-vigilant protector. As long as I hit it first. That was easy enough. Hey, Lucky. How you doing today? Thank you for joining. Awesome. Yeah, it is definitely makes healing a little bit more convenient. It's probably not optimal for like if you plan on doing like savage raids and everything, but I like using the macros. I find them very convenient. What what's your favorite healing class? Oh, not really secrets, just it takes some experimenting with macros sometimes. Sometimes they're better, sometimes they're not. Really? I thought Sage was... At least until you get really decent gear, I felt it was a little subpar to some of the other healers. It's hard to beat White Mage, though. White Mage is like the king of the oh crap healing buttons. You got so many. What data center do you play on, if you don't mind me asking? I was like, wait a minute, I didn't sign up to help you go evaluate a bunch of monsters. I just wanted the Aether Current. Give me so I can go. Those are cute. What are those supposed to be? Why can't our elementals look like that? How far in the story have you gotten? Are you completely finished with Endwalker? Nice. What do you think of the story so far post Eidolon? I'm kind of interested to see where they take it. Yeah, now that you are no longer doing the quote Eidolon Zodiac storyline, what do you think? Oh, come on now. Anyone that knows anything about Endwalker knows that the Eidolon Zodiac storyline is ending with this MSQ, so that's not really a spoiler unless you like live under a rock. Which if you do, sorry. But we knew going into Endwalker that it was going to be the end of the Eidolon Zodiac storyline. By the way, knowing something is going to happen does not necessarily mean it's a spoiler. How it happens can be a spoiler. Hey, Steve. How you doing this morning? Let me fix that.
Okay. Caffeinated. Steve or Green. How are you?
I'm doing okay, and if you were to play a sound now, you should hear it. I just had to switch from Final Fantasy only sound to the desktop. I don't like having desktop going just because you guys have to listen to the bot talk as well.
Steve or Green. Okay, let me test. Evil grin.
Now, did you hear that?
Blurb. Steve or Green used 19 bits to play a fart reverb. Steve or Green. Excellent.
You, my friend, are so easily amused.
Steve or Green. I see sound effects bot. I use sound effects bot. I'm a simple man.
Hey, there is nothing wrong with that. I
I'm quite jelly of your hair color.
In game or real life? I'm confused. And don't be jealous. Deal with my family for a while. Yours will be the same color.
Steve Green. His hair used to be jet black before he met me. Lucky Fabian. IRL, I want anime granny hair.
No, Steve, you are not a stressful friend at all.
Steve Green. Anime granny LMAO. Steve Green. New nickname for Loki?
No, that is not a new nickname for Loki. Don't even try it.
Steve Green. Anime Poppy?
Oh, you have work to do. Shouldn't you be working, sir?
Stream Elements. If you like what you are watching, and want to be notified when me and my team are live, please follow me and them. Chaos, Dizzy Droid. Steve Green. Ha 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 ha. Steve Green. You love it.
Of course, you always crack me up. Ithlodeus is the true MVP of this storyline so far. So, Steve, you ready for me to go back to being Lalafell? I know how much you love the little potatoes.
You disgust me.
Steve Green used 19 bits to play a Civ. You disgust me.
I thought that might be your reaction to that. Alright, my island is almost level 8 now. I'm excited. The Hungering Gardens. That does not sound like a pleasant place to visit.
Stream Elements. Lucky Fabian just subscribed PogChamp.
Oh, well, thank you so much for that sub, Lucky Fava. I appreciate that, most definitely.
Nightbit. Want to chat with us? Please join our Discord.
Oh, and here I thought I was going to be able to try and
Lucky
avoid
Fabian.
fighting.
Locat P-hype, Locat P-hype, Locat P-hype, Cupo.
You know, I didn't think about it, but those kind of do look like Hoopos, don't they? They're supposed to be little polar bears. Oh, well, it still works.
Lucky Fabian. They aren't.
No, they're supposed to be polar bears, but Hoopos work too. They actually, now that you've mentioned it, do look a lot more like a Koopo than they do a polar bear. Maybe I need to rethink my whole theme here.
Steve or Green. Wait, WTF, I'm not subbed?
I thought you were.
Lucky Fabian. Locat P-derb.
When they're bigger, they definitely look a little bit more like polar bears. But I think because of the way that one is with the thing right over the head, it makes it look like a Koopo.
Steve or Green. Ah, yes, I'm subbed.
I thought you were subbed. I thought you were like my first sub, actually.
Steve or Green. Nope, not Mogs. They're cute little polar bears.
By the way, if you're able to see the derp one, that is awesome. That means it's probably been approved now. It's only been like a week. Maybe a little bit longer since I submitted that for approval.
Steve or Green. Locat P-derb, Locat P-derb, Locat P-derb, Locat P-derb, Locat P-derb.
But it's not animated. It's supposed to be animated. Huh, I'll have to go look at that.
Steve or Green. It's animated on my screen.
Oh, it's
Lucky Fabian. I see googly eyes.
the program that I use for streaming. It's not shown as animated there, but when I look at the actual stream, I see it. So yay, they're approved. I'm happy. Where the fuck is Hermes? Come on, boy, where are you? You're just tuning in. I am...
Please follow me on my socials.
I'll wait for the bot to be
TikTok,
done.
YouTube, Facebook.
You're just tuning in. I am currently just doing the Endwalker storyline. I'm in Elpis. I think I'm more towards the end of it, but currently looking for Hermes through the quote Hungering Gardens. And as you can see, not a pleasant place to visit. My Chocobo is not fulfilling his role as tank very well. I think they lied to me. I don't think they're in here. Oh, this is starting to get annoying.
Sloppy.
That was not sloppy.
Blurb. Steve Green used 19 bits to play a Ilbert sloppy civ.
I'm never sloppy. I always plan my deaths meticulously. And I'm just running around trying to find them now instead of fighting everything.
Steve Green. Look at PLUL, look at PLUL, look at PLUL.
Oh no. Wait. I'm starting to think that they're not even in here. I ran completely around this thing.
Steve Green. I remember having the hardest time finding them here.
Like, I've literally ran around the entire thing now. Do I have to fight everything when it spawns and then they show up? What's up with that? It's one of those things that as soon as I leave, they're gonna be like, oh hey, sorry we missed you. We decided to come out here and sit. Let you wander around and get eaten. Yeah, they're not in here. What the hell? That is where the red circle is. I must be getting ready to storm. The dog just crawled under my desk. Oh, look, there they are, hiding behind a rock.
Steve Green. See? Told ya.
So I started playing Sims 4 last night, Steve, and was building a house. I'm gonna make the basement into a maze that leads to more stairs going down into a sub-basement. And once enough Sims get lured down there, I am going to remove the stairs. And just see what happens.
Steve Green. Why are you so evil to your Sims?
Because I've been disillusioned with the game when my first Sim died to a kitchen fire after just 3 to 4 hours. Yeah.
529 Gaming. Got you tabbed up. Enjoy the games, smiley face.
Hey, thank you, 5-2. Appreciate it. And I don't know what is going on with my web browser. It keeps timing out on me. So weird. Alright, now to make another mad dash through here to get back to turning the quest.
Steve Green. Sir, I redeemed a hydrate. You best be hydrating. Nightbot. Want to chat with us? Please join our Discord.
Unfortunately, I don't get to see those in the streaming window.
Steve Green. Tell me that isn't a monster.
Okay, it's not a monster. You didn't tell me to be honest about it.
Steve Green. Oh, you're such a jackass, lol.
Hey, you asked me to tell you it wasn't a monster. I did exactly as you asked. Can't get mad at me for that.
Stream Elements. If you like what you are watching, and want to be notified when me and my team are live, please follow me and them. Chaos, Dizzy Droid.
We're gonna have to put more of a delay on those announcements. I feel like they're going off way too much.
Steve Green. They are, and feel free to turn off all of whatever audio you have to. I'm done messing with Blurbs Locat PLUL.
Okay. Cutscene! Yay! Or movie time, as we want to call it.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye, a matter of the utmost gravity, if one can suspend disbelief. Go on then. Tell him what you told us, who you are, and why you came.
The final days.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction. And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate Dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our matter. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of Dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source. A source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the selfsame negative emotions. Elsewise it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
The celestial
Oh, why is that?
layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere.
And her name is Banat here, by the way.
According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without a Theris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Greetings. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Meteon. What is it?
Is Bird Girl about to flip her shit?
Completing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report.
It hurts, it hurts. It hurts. So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't understand. Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Steady, Meteon. Steady.
So scared, so lonely. The pain, it's too much. Why? Why do we? They hurt. Hate. This is wrong. All wrong.
She's gone? But how?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Are you all right?
Like I've got a pounding headache. Do I look like I'm alright to you?
No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteon also employs Dynamis. That would explain why you were able to hear her when we could.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down.
See, and this is why you don't create creatures you can't fully control.
Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
Like, seriously, who needs a damn Hydra plant monster? Like, why? Stop taking the drugs and coming up with nightmare fuel. Oh, hey Lava, if you're still there and you need to know how to do your chocobo to change the color, there's a neat little guide on YouTube for that too that I made. I've had several people ask me how I got my chocobo white, so I just decided to do a quick little guide for it. Here, let's split up and look for it. And so far, I've found 2 people near me. I can go somewhere else. That's not splitting up if you're just 20 feet away. Anything fun planned for the weekend, Steve? I did my island earlier on my main. And I have my factory, all 3 of them all set to do for the rest of the week, so pretty much don't have to do anything on my island right now. You think so? I think it's kind of relaxing. Doesn't stress me out at all. But then I'm just taking my time and not really, you know, trying to get it to max level right away. Hey, if you are just joining me, welcome. I am towards the end of the Elpis part of the MSQ, and yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer now. What level's your island now, Steve? I'm almost level 8, I think, with mine on my main. Like, I'm just a smidge away from level 8, so when I gather or collect the stuff from the factory tomorrow morning, build the fountain. Definitely build the fountain. So far I've built 2 tree houses and the steam bath, I guess is what you would want to call it. Like, when it comes to the factories and all that, I'm just making stuff to get the experience and the coins. I'll worry about the supply and demand game after I'm rank 10. What rare creatures have you caught so far, Steve? So far I have the black sheep, and I actually found a white Opo today, which was called a lemur, so I captured a lemur earlier today. I did find once. I found the black chocobo once. I don't remember what time it was, but it kind of just like looked at me and laughed when I tried to catch it. And then it ran off. So rude. I don't like how when you miss them, it still uses the net or the rope or whatever you're using. It's like, I didn't catch it, so I should still have the rope. There now the bots should be slower and take longer to get that message. Because I definitely feel like they're saying it way too much. Thanks for being my guinea pigs. Will I get this stuff sorted out properly? You did this look I just gave Hermes. Yep. All your fault. Definitely liking the music change for Elpis. It was putting me to sleep before. At least this is a little bit more peppy. Hey, Koala. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Ugh, I'm over these follow quests already. Why does it have to be Emmett Selk? He's such a dick. Although I do have to say, they did make the follow missions a little easier. Hey, there's nothing wrong with sleeping in on days off. It's like trying to herd cats. Wait. Oh, that's right. They changed follows to where you can now mount and still keep the person in tow. Nope, not fighting. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm just gonna run. So, if her and Hermes are part of the problem for the final days, I say we just, have this little chat close to the edge of the platform and then just, accidentally push them off. Problem solved, maybe? I am not seeing the spot I need to click on. Oh wait, there it is.
Aha! Give chase. We shall hurl her into the shelter.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please. Please protect them. Protect them all.
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable. Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified. Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence. Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
We're all dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants. Deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter. Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteon?
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so.
Uh-oh.
But if Meteon finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Meteon, enough! Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage. Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteon back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes. Meteon. It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard. Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteon, not until she has finished her report. All else must wait.
Gonna make me choose violence.
You fool!
If you are just tuning in, thank you so much. I am, as you can see, still working on Elpis. Should be about done with it here shortly. And yeah, it's been a very good story so far. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And if you want to watch me continue to do the story after today, feel free to hit that follow button if you haven't already done so. And also on a side note, I am sponsoring the Trevor Project charity on my stream. So if you are feeling generous and want to donate to a very worthy cause, please feel free to donate to that as well. Any donation helps. So definitely if you feel like it. Ether current. No, do you not hear it? I have it turned down fairly low. Maybe that's... Did you hear it when the desktop sounds were on? Hold on, let me check. Let me try turning it up, see if you hear it, because definitely have the music on, just not very loud. Sound settings. How about now? Can you hear it now? Okay. Unfortunately, I can't have it that loud, but I will... How about there? Can you still hear it even just a little bit? Alright, I will... Okie dokie. Hermes has done kicked everyone out. I think out of the three, Hythlodaeus is probably my favorite. Register for the duty. Let's go beat Hermes up for being such a baby. Causing problems. Would it be rude of me to let Emmett Selk die on purpose for all the trouble he's caused in the past?
Please, turn back, else I might be forced to.
I'm not entirely useless. I see you opening. Out of my way. I see you opening.
It seems like the AI is a lot better with this dungeon system than the previous one. It was very quick to get that off of me.
I see you opening.
I wonder if they could handle more than one group at a time. I know when I've tried that with with past trust groups, it's not worked out very well, so maybe I'll try it here shortly.
I see you opening.
If you are just joining me, welcome. I am currently running the level 87 dungeon for the Endwalker main story quest. And yeah, I went in with the trust just because I wanted to see how well they do. And so far I'm actually kind of impressed with how quickly, as the tank, he's picking up the mobs when they're not on him initially. They even seem to be better at getting out of stuff that the monsters are doing, so kind of impressed. I think this is the first time I've ran with the trust for this expansion. I was doing previously, I was just finding groups. But when I saw the trust was going to be these three, I just had to give it a try. It's a little bit slower for running the dungeon, but yeah. Oh, he looks mean.
I see you.
Oh, they can teleport? That's some bullshit. Make me run.
I'm not entirely useless.
I'm so tempted to let himself die just for being the rotten shit he was prior. Ah, over here. Footprints stop here.
Hope this works.
No, where are the footprints? Over here.
I see you opening. I'm not entirely useless.
Snakes with lizard-like bodies with arms and flower petals. Like, how do they come up with some of these monsters? Like, seriously. So weird.
Out of my way.
And if you are noticing, I do use macros to heal, and I just find it a lot more convenient when I'm trying to also DPS. That way I don't have to target who I want to heal. So just do simple mouse over macros that allows me to do that.
I see you, Oblivious. Out of my way.
If you were just tuning in, welcome. I appreciate you watching. I am currently just doing the level 87 dungeon. I just unlocked it for the Endwalker storyline, and I'm running it with the trust since I noticed it wasn't our normal group that we run our trusts with, so I wanted to see how well they would do. And so far he does pretty good with picking up aggro on group pulls, so kind of impressed. What do you have against monster drinks? I only drink one, and that's usually for the morning caffeine, so it's not that bad. There, Coke Zero, is that better? You happy now? Probably not, are you? Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. I'm just looking at the map.
my way.
And so far, I'm really liking this dungeon too. Feels different from some of the other ones. It doesn't feel as world-ending like some of the others have felt. Although with this being a trust, I would appreciate some gear that's actually for my character, not jobs I haven't even unlocked yet. Come on, game, get with it. When in doubt, go where the NPCs are.
Out of my way.
I see you opening.
Can I kill it before this goes off? I'm gonna try. Yep, we got it. This is really good experience too. I'm kind of surprised. I might actually level just from doing this. How did I know something was going to drop out of the sky? It just had that feel to it. With the fog. Even though it's supposed to be a clear sky. First, the one downside to some of the mouse over macros is sometimes they don't quite work as intended, and they will still heal you instead of your target, even though they are right next to you, but for the most part, they work. It's not often that they don't work right unless, you know, the person is way out of range.
Out of my way.
Oh, finally, something I can use. Maybe. What's the level? Oh yeah, that's definitely an upgrade. See, that is a pet peeve of mine with this so-called damage healing class, is say there's 5 mobs and you hit them with an AoE ability. They only get 1 heal from that, and it is for just hitting one of the mobs. So AoE damage doesn't heal more than single target damage, which is kind of annoying. I feel like you should get healing for each mob that you hit, not just the one. And I shall demonstrate. Now watch him at Silk. He got 1 heal from that. Just like he gets 1 heal from... No. Nope, no more so than doing a single target attack. Like that AoE just healed him for 2400. And this one is healing him for 2427. So it's the same. In a way, I feel like we get gypped on the amount we could be healing versus what we do. Like, even our DOT, our damage over time, doesn't heal him for each tick. It's just that initial burst, from what I can tell. Although it looks like he might be getting healed from the dot. I don't know. I can't tell if some of that healing he's getting is from himself or from... Well, I know the initial hit does, but the subsequent ticks of it do not. I think the random healing that you're seeing on him, I think that is from just him doing his own abilities, because I know the DKs get one of their main attacks is a small heal, so I just feel like they touted Sage as a damage healer, but yet we still have to use a lot of our direct heals to keep a tank up. Which is fine. I absolutely love the class.
So, it comes to this. I have no wish to fight, but this time, I cannot yield. Though the world may think I am a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
Reaper is a lot of fun too. I like Reaper. I typically don't like melee classes though, but I like Reaper. It is, and I like the teleports you can get. Where do I need to go, guys? I'm just gonna stick with Venat for positioning because there's too much going on. My old man brain cannot keep up.
I see you opening.
Streams of ether! Surge is one!
Have at you! Prepare yourself!
Dancing winds! Pierce my foes!
I see you. I'm not entirely useless.
Nope, I think you're pretty much finished, Hermes. Contrary to what you would like to believe. Ooh, an 89. Look at that. Not even another piece I can use. That's for a white mage. I'll eventually use it. But I got boots. Boots I can use. I think I'm way past needing to upgrade my gear. Alright, next cutscene.
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby Meteon into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteon, I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course. But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars? Was there a reason for living?
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity. They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife. and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself
Oh,
to
that looks familiar.
They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all rules. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went.
See you, Steve. Enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you later.
They discovered
Thanks for watching.
it was infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. This illusion gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth. That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived. Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence. There is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful.
She has lost her ever-loving mind.
We will make our nest at the edge of the universe. And there in the dark of dead worlds, hoard sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star. Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
Who were you to decide our fate? To decree live or die? Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed. If we ourselves are flawed, does not stand to reason that we too should be discarded.
That is sophistry, and you know it!
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. Who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority, as Chief Overseer of Elpis. I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist. If he can learn to value all life, and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to avert his demise. If not, he will perish in star. With all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos, awaken!
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area. Catesis Hyperborea. Starting point. Arrival of Emmet Selk of the Convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events and replace them with vague recollection of the following.
What a jerk.
Preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emmet Selk. Days. Meteon's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
Go, Meteor. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
This ends here!
Fly, Meteor!
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me!
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with, not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits, and no one else can take your place. You must flee this place with your memories intact, and I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
Very well then. You may elude us this day, but not forever.
Meteon's gotten away.
Second process complete. One remaining to execution.
Ugh. No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
Whoa, that doesn't look good. That's what I wanted to do to Hermes earlier.
Too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was...
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
It was never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate. Though, in the case of certain present company, is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen. There's no time! Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said, do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Final process complete. Executing universal memory activation.
Go, Argos! I'm fine. Just a little tired. Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations?
You're also the only one that remembers, which is why you become Heidelin.
And yet... I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence. And the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her. One which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Emmet Selk and his Ladeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape. What indeed? Let us begin by ascertaining the situation at Catesis Hyperborea, where the others should still be. Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly, in which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time? Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
If you are just tuning in, welcome. I am working on the Endwalker MSQ, and I am just finishing up with Elpis. So, just finished the dungeon.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteion, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she
Flipped her shit is what she did.
So, what prompted the state of alert? And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Vinar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Vinar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress as well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, Well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Vinar about it when next we meet.
Yes, yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteon did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Oh, you're gonna be so pissed.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
Hey Alice, thank you. Thank you for watching.
Let us rest, if only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
Am I able to fly now? Or am I still missing some? Oh, I'm still missing some. What am I missing? I'm missing, oh, a quest one and a regular one. Oh, poopies. I'll have to go find them. Hey, welcome. If you were just tuning in, I am finishing up with Elpis. I've just completed the dungeon and that very awesome cutscene. And if you enjoy watching me on Twitch, feel free to hit that follow button so you can see when I go live again to continue the story. And I am also sponsoring the Trevor Project charity, which is a very worthy charity. If you feel like donating, please do. Any little bit helps. Certainly not a requirement though. And yeah, just sit back and enjoy the Final Fantasy movie time, as I like to call it. This is not the MSQ. I've got to the wrong quest. Ugh. Oh well, we'll do it real quick. This is probably the last Aether current I need from quests. Ugh. I hate follow quests. Where are we going? Am I taking him back to town? Oh, way over there. Oh, but I can mount. That's right. Oh, the last Aether current I need out in the wild is south. So probably all the way at the edge. I should go turn this in. I love and hate how sensitive my microphone is. I'm sorry y'all just had to hear that motorcycle go speeding by. Okay, now back to the other island to go get my last Aether current, and then go speak with the Knot, and probably leave Elpis. South. Go straight south. I don't know why I was running at an angle anyway. That's where the quest is too, is straight south. No, leave me alone. Of course it would help to not get stuck on a tree. I'm so bad at remembering to get the Aether Currents. But with this one, I should be able to fly and be done. Yay! Now I can just fly over to the quest and not have to worry about being attacked. And here comes more movie time. And excuse me while I eat while this is happening. I am hungry.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home. I appreciate your sentiment. I truly do. But 'tis a very long game that we must now play. And while you have maintained a steady presence here thus far, there are dangers in lingering over long.
Of course, my puppy sees that I'm having noms and is begging for some of his own. Even though he knows better.
You must return to your own battlefield.
He is ever starving in his own mind.
And our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteon free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In light of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a full determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe.
Oh, he becomes a crazy foe.
Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteon at her nest. We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end.
Sorry, Rye. 'Tis lunchtime here.
As you move forward, so too will I. As will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise. Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandana.
Nice, we get to see what happened, or at least part of it.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame.
Got a little bit of something on our face.
Full as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer Hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate. That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiark. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days. Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable.
And it's all Hermes's fault.
A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
Very true.
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
Mighty Zodiark, God born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
Like, he's like, you idiots! What are you doing?
would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential, in his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us.
AKA, if you don't agree with her, she's going to end your life.
No more. Bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk. All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague. In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question.
What's for dinner?
Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die? As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy, even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
Looking rough there, wasn't she?
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
It was all just a dream. It never really happened. And now you wake up. Elpis tricked you. He's now free. Wow, that was an amazing part of the story. Absolutely loved Elpis. Now I have to go to Charlian, however you want to call it. Okay, well thank you so much for watching. I am going to go ahead and end it here since that was the very final quest of Elpis. And give me just a moment and I am going to get us over to another fun game to watch. And yeah, if you have not done so yet, please do hit that follow button. And see you, right? I'll be back on later this evening. I am going to be probably streaming my Sims 4 game. And yeah, that should be fun too. I've got more house to build. Anyway, let me get us over to Koala, who is playing Call of Duty Vanguard. It is a house. It may be a murder house, but it's still a house. Argue with me on it.